This is Mr. Martin. These are video notes for Pre-Calc Honors. We're finishing up section 9.2 on ellipses, and the last thing we want to talk about here is eccentricity. So when we talk about this, really what we're talking about is the ovalness of an ellipse, and we have a way to measure it, if it's more circular or if it's more oval. The closer the eccentricity is to 1, the more oval the ellipse is. So if it's more elliptical as we approach 1, what's going to happen as the eccentricity approaches 0? Well, what happens is that the ellipse becomes more circular. Okay? And as we look at how to calculate eccentricity, this will probably become more evident to you. Okay, so eccentricity ranges from 0 to infinity, and the greater the eccentricity, the less the conic section resembles a circle. Okay, closer to 0 is a circle. If it equals 0, it is a circle. Alright, if it's less than 1, it's going to be an ellipse. If it's equal to 1, it's going to be a parabola. And if it's greater than 1, it's going to be a hyperbola. Alright, so we're going to be talking about it in terms of an ellipse right now. So it's going to be some number between 0 and 1. So two ways to calculate eccentricity. It's given by E is equal to C over A, or we can calculate it this way, a little bit more complicated. Most of the time we'll just use C over A. It's just as easy to calculate C as it is to do this square root. So let's take a look at an example. We want to find the eccentricity of this ellipse. So what we have to do is we have to find C and A. So let's put this in standard form. That's good practice for us anyway. If you want to pause the video and try and put this in standard form, feel free. Otherwise, I'm going to work through it with you. So I'm going to reorganize here. I've got 4 times x squared minus 2x plus, take half of that, negative 1 squared, and then plus 3 times y squared plus 6y. We'll take half of that, which is 3, half of 6, which is 3, and square it. Move the 19 over to the other side, so negative 19 plus 4 times negative 1 squared plus 3 times 3 squared. So over here I get 4 times x minus 1 squared. Over here I get 3 times y plus 3 squared. Over here this is negative 19 plus 4 plus 27. So that's negative 15 plus 27, which gives us 12. Alright, we're going to divide everything by 12. So over here I get x minus 1 squared over 3 plus y plus 3 squared over 4 is equal to 1. Here's my larger value, so I know it's going to be vertical, which we really don't need to find the eccentricity. But I know that A is going to be the square root of 4, which is 2. And B is going to be the square root of 3. And I know that C squared is equal to A squared minus B squared. So that's going to be 4 minus 3, which is 1. So then E is going to be C over A, which is 1/2. Alright, so there's my eccentricity as 1/2. Alright, and again, the closer to 0, it's going to be closer to a circle. Closer to 1, it's going to have a more of an oval shape. So this one's right in the middle. Alright, if you have any questions, make sure you ask me. If you need to rewind something, feel free to do that. And we'll see you in the next video.